The last light bulb gives a dying flicker. The smallest girl gives a small whimper and buries her head farther into her father's shoulder. The mother shakes her head and brings the two boys even closer together in her lap. A large snap from above shakes the family back into the broken reality. We need to leave, the mother says, her voice shaking, breaking the family silence. Breaking the family silence. It sounds like whisper, but it's really a yell, the wind hiding the power behind her voice and turning into a weak murmur. The father's head snaps up. He pulls his jacket closer around him. We can't. Too dangerous. The wind takes away from his voice, making him sound like he's standing miles away. And where we are is safe, the mother yells, exasperation seeping through the fear. Mama, one of the boys cries, his whole body shaking. The other is silently crying, his face soaked and eyes red. The girl begins to pull on the father's jacket. She pulls more and more insistently. Dada, look, the girl screams, finally getting her father's attention, pointing at the water that broke through the basement door. Shh, shh, shh. It's all right. It will be fine, the mother consoles, trading a panicked look with her husband. We need to leave now, she mouths. Get your floaties, kids. We're going for a swim, she yells, her voice prickly. The kids look up, the tears stopping. Only the oldest boy understands. The tears are traded for a world of rain, the howls of crying traded for howls of the wind, and the shaking bodies for floating ones.
Okay, I can start. So, I loved all the detail. It just like all the detail you used, it was just like just enough, and it was just like I just really liked it. You know, it was very descriptive, and it just made it really nice to read because you really like understood how they were feeling.
I agree with Ashlyn, and also I just have a wish for the describing words. Maybe don't use two in the same like sentence, I guess, because there could be more words to make it more interesting, but overall it's really good.
Yeah, like Marissa, he used a few describing words in the same sentence a few times. They're different words.
One of the wishes that I have is because when there's like a little girl like grabbing at like the dad's jacket and it's like she finally gets his attention, but doesn't talk about like how does he react when she actually gets his attention. Like, is he like trying to console her? Is he panicked? Like, how is he acting then?
Yeah, so I saw you wrote that, and I agreed with it. I didn't notice I didn't do that.
Another wish of mine is you talk about like the oldest boy and then the like youngest girl. So like maybe if you put their ages, that would make the story more interesting and more like eventful based, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess like for me, it's like when the light goes out, I know you can't see anything anymore, like, or like it's really dark, and like you know that they're in a basement and like there's a flood, but like maybe you could have more detail about like what's going on in the basement, like, or just more details about like their surroundings.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Any more comments?
Oh, I liked how when you said we can't, too dangerous, the wind takes away from his voice. I like that, like, because that actually happens with wind. That was just kind of funny. I like that though.
Thanks. Anything else? Okay. Okay. So, I agreed with a lot of your feedback. Like the thing you said about the basement, that was good, and how the dad responded. Yeah, I just need to make a few edits. So thank you.
I can't copy it.